Because some of you have been making the wrong decisions your whole life and you don't even realize you've been making the wrong decisions. But if you want to be successful in life, if you want to reach the top, if you want to be the best person you can be, it starts with making the decision. And what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? My name is George Barriner, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in to what? Failure is not an option, because you're not going to accept what? Failure. You're not accepting what? Failure. That you're not accepting failure in your life no more. You're not accepting it. And I just want to say thank you. Hey, I got something good in store for you today that I want to discuss and that I want to share with you. And I want to talk to you about beating laziness. That laziness is something that sneaks up on you at the wrong time. You know, as long as you're watching TV, it seems like you don't get tired. You can sit home all day and watch TV and never complain about how tired you is. You can sit out and play football or play basketball all day. I know when I was younger, I could play basketball all day, play football all day, and never get tired. But when it comes to the critical things that will propel us to our success, it seems like that's when laziness is lurking in the wings, sitting back behind the bushes, getting ready to jump on you. When you tell yourself that, hey, I'm going to read a new book today, it jumps on you. When you tell yourself that I'm going to study for an hour or 2 hours, it jumps on you. When you tell yourself that I'm going to eat healthy, or when I'm going to work out, it jumps on you. And it jumps on you at the most critical time. And that's the time that you have to learn how to beat laziness, because laziness is the secret ingredients of failure. For you to fail at your goals, for you to fail at what you say, and push you back into oblivion, push you back into that same old lazy you, doing the same old lazy routine, all because you don't know how to beat laziness, because you always go off how you feel. And the way that you beat laziness is in your head. Because if you can beat laziness in your head, you can beat laziness with your daily activities by telling yourself, hey, I'm not going to stop until I finish this book. That I'm not going to stop studying until I finish this chapter. That I'm going to work out. That I'm not laying back down until I finish my work out. But it starts in here. And if you can beat it in here, you can beat it in your everyday routine. So you have to put your mind to it when laziness creeps up on you and it jumps up on you and it holds you. So you have to learn how to fight back. Jab and jab and jab by telling yourself, no, I have to do this. I'm going to do this. That I shall do this. That I'm not going to stop until I complete it. So the next thing, the way that you can beat laziness is that you have to change the habits that have you lazy in the first place. So if your routine is to get off work and to just watch TV all day, knowing that you're going to get tired, knowing that if you stay in the house long enough, you're not going to want to go work out. So you have to learn how to change the daily habits that have you lazy in the first place. That I have to change the way I look at working out. That I have to change what I eat if I'm going to make myself feel confident in myself, if I'm going to build my self-esteem up, if I'm going to achieve a certain goal that I want to achieve, but I failed to achieve it because I was tired. I failed to achieve it because I let my feelings get the best of me. So I didn't achieve it. So I have to change my daily habits that have me lazy in the first place. So what got you lazy that you need to change? And the last one, and I'm gonna get out your way, is learn how to be consistent with the small daily routines. I always hear people, because they always ask me, I see every time I see you reading a different book or you doing something different, that you always working, you always doing something. And they always say, well, they don't have time to do half of the stuff that I do. And I tell them that I used to be like that too, that I didn't have time to read, I didn't have time to, learn new skills, I didn't have time to go motivate and talk to people, I didn't have time to do that either. But what I have learned is that it starts with just the small things, just 5 minutes every single day. So I started with 5 minutes reading a chapter or reading the page, and that 5 minutes spilled over to 15 minutes, to 15 minutes to reading 2 pages, and that 15 minutes spilled over to 30 minutes to reading a whole chapter. But it's not where you start, it's how you finish. Just because you start small, it's okay. But long as you can be consistent at the small things will lead to big things. And the more you do 5 minutes, even though you want to go to sleep, but you push through those 5 minutes. And you push through those 5 minutes every single day until laziness has to back up off of you. Then you stretch yourself to 15 minutes. Even though you're tired, I'm still gonna work out. And you push yourself and be consistent at the 15 minutes every single day. It's just like working out on the muscle. You don't go into the gym and just lift 400 pounds. No, you have to build yourself up to it. So when you get strong enough, you can handle the weight. You can handle the workload. But if you never be consistent at the small things, you can never advance to the big things. So hey, this is George Barriner, and I just want to tell you thank you for watching Failure's Not an Option, because you're not failing this year anymore. You're going to achieve something. Hey, I'll see you guys next week.